Hi there. Thank you for joining me. It's Doreen Velin. I'm going to be talking about some deep stuff today. We're going to talk about the masks that we wear that cover up the insecurities that we have inside. So today we're going to be doing the outside of the masks. I'm going to share with you my mask. I was like an only child, and I had sisters and brothers that are 15 to 18 years older than me. So when I was born, they really were leaving the house and getting married. In those days, yes, they did get married that young. And so I don't know if this was said to me or if it was just in my brain, but somehow I got the feeling that people said, oh, don't talk to Doreen, she doesn't know anything. She's just the baby. And I think I have that in my head from when I was a child. And so I've always grown up trying to prove myself, trying to prove that I was smart enough, I do know something. And when you do that, the pendulum usually swings to the extreme. So the extreme would be one night, I was up till 2 in the morning learning how to macrame because I had a girlfriend that said, I would really like to learn how to macrame. I said, I'll teach you. So she said, great, can I come over next Thursday? I said, sure. Well, I spent that day she came, I spent that day in the craft store looking for a book, how to macrame, and then spending the next 2 days learning to macrame, staying up at night and hanging this thing from the lamp until she came Thursday to teach her. And so it's something that's, that's my mask, okay? And so today we're going to talk about what we want people to see. So I'm just going to explain this while I paint this to you. I'm just going to try to share maybe some other masks that people have. So first of all, I'm going to choose a color that I like because I want people to see things that I like, which is my favorite color is blue. I don't go on today. I actually don't like this green. So my favorite color is blue and also red. So I'm going to just paint mostly blue and then some red on my mask. And I want it kind of pretty. I've never been concerned really about my looks. As you can tell, I'm pretty plain Jane. That's my middle name, by the way. And so I'm not really concerned about being pretty. I never thought I was pretty. I always thought I was smart and funny. So those are the things that got me through life. So I was never wanted in any sports team because I was too short, and everybody's laughed at me. So I'm going to just share with you some of the masks and teach you what is a mask anyway. Well, a mask is how we cover up our insecurities. They don't happen on purpose. You don't on purpose have a mask. Nobody does. But it's from trauma. It's from early childhood, things that happened to us in our childhood, the way we are in our family, the way we were treated, maybe some difficult things that happened to us in life. And we had to have a mask to protect ourselves. If you think of if you think of an extreme example of kids being abused, they have this mask that says, I'm invisible. They can't see me. So there's different kinds of masks. So you don't want to be fooled by the mask I wear. It's 100 masks sometimes, and none of them are really me. When we have addiction in our life, we have lots of masks. It actually causes lots and lots of masks. They pile on top of each other because we have to have a mask for every situation we're in. So that's more, the extreme. Not really the extreme, but it's the lot in life of many people. And nothing is really, our mask isn't really us. Our mask is the way we want the world to see us. So it's not our real self. It's our phony self. And if we can understand that and actually accept that, then we can go deeper and find the real self, who we really are, and be the person we really want to be. And no, I shouldn't say that. That's the wrong way. What we want to be is what is our mask. What we really are is what we truly are. But we can be our genuine self, is what I'm trying to say. We can be very genuine then and be there for everybody. So some samples of masks would be, say, the controller. This is the person that likes to control situations at any cost. And this is usually because they never had control as a child. They never felt in control. And I'm a little bit like that too. I never had control as a child. So I do like to be in control of situations. I feel a little uncomfortable when I'm not in control. In fact, it'll keep me up at night, and I have to come up with a solution. Another one would be the fun seeker or the clown. Well, they're the person that just uses humor and to hide their insecurities, and they might be a very sad person. One of the big examples, of course, is what's his name? The actor that hung himself, and he was a comedian. What's his name? I keep thinking, Nate? Robin Williams, right? And so it's really sad that he had was very depressed in his life. Another one is maybe the conformist. Now this is the Mr. or Mrs. Nice Guy, and they conform to everybody. So when people have in a conversation, and maybe they don't agree with what the people are saying in that conversation, they'll never say anything. Never. They're fence sitters. They sit there and they just go, because they don't want to form an opinion because they're afraid people won't like them if they say their opinion. So they've had a background of not being respected, in that if they said their opinion, they got put down or they got belittled, they got laughed at, anything like that can happen. And it can be very subtle. You might not even remember the instance that caused it. You might not remember anything. What started this out? It takes a lot of searching of your soul to actually dig down there and actually figure out where this came from. It doesn't come easily. Another one is the tough guy. They're the tough guy. They're into sports, they're into, pumping iron, and it's all about they're so tough, and they put this big wall around them. And this wall, a lot of times, keeps people away. Another one is the know-it-all. Well, that's me, so I've already gone through that one. The loner. The loner is another one. The loner is a person, again, that is afraid of abandonment, afraid of someone leaving them, so they don't have anybody at all. So they're very lonely, and they figure that's better that way because they're not lovable anyway. So they have these huge walls around them, and it's really sad. So this is some few examples. I'm going to just do some little hearts here because I always want to look like a loving person. So I'm going to do some hearts on this blue. My favorite color is blue. I think of that Blue Man. What's a Blue Man, isn't it? The Blue Man Review or something in Vegas. All the guys wear blue. So I like to let people think I care about them. So I have a big heart here. I like them to see a heart. That's what I want people to see about me. And I want people to know, I know everything. So I'm going to do the infinity symbol up here on my forehead because this is that I know everything, right? It doesn't matter how you paint this. It doesn't matter if you don't have a mask. Do it on a piece of paper. It really doesn't matter. You could draw just a set of eyes on a piece of paper. This is not for your wall. This is for your own growth and getting to know who you are. It's nothing to do about being pretty. Well, if I want to be pretty, I'd do some nice black eyelashes on that, but I won't bother. So, well, maybe I will. I would like to because wished I always had dark eyelashes. So that might be actually what I should be doing. So if I wished I had dark eyelashes, I should draw nice black eyelashes because I wished I had nice dark eyelashes. So here's my nice dark eyelashes. I don't know if you can see these. Oh, I wish they were so long too. Up the side. Nice eyelashes. Oh, look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, I like it. And of course, I'll just put some red lips here because, I don't have really deep lips. So I wish I did have bigger lips. So I know some movie stars, they go outside their lip and draw great big lips. Because I want people to think I got a big lips. So it'd be nice. So if you've ever been teased in your life, I got teased because I had to wear glasses really young. So I got called Four Eyes. Nowadays people like glasses because it makes them look intelligent. It's totally different. Wish I was going to school now. It'll be different. And yeah, so we're teased for all kinds of things. I was teased for being short. I was teased for wearing glasses. And you know, we could be really cruel in the school with each other. And then when we grow up in our life, we think, I wonder what ever happened to that kid that I bullied or I was teasing or I was mean to. I wonder what happened to them. I don't think I made much impression on them. I bet you $10 they're fine. Don't believe it. Look at yourself. Look at your own past. Are you fine from all the bullying that happened to you or being teased? Do you still remember those days? I do, and I'm 77 years old. I can remember them like yesterday. So this is our mask, and we'll talk about now what it is covering up. We'll do that in the next video. So I want to thank you very much for joining me right now, and I hope you have the courage to explore your mask and start with the outside. Start with the good stuff and what you want people to see. And now you'll know me, that I'm not so perfect after all. I let my true self come out to you. And but yeah, I'm glad I did. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next time.